This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy New Year, and thanks for watching News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. We begin with a story we've been following all morning. A Japan Airlines A350 burst into flames at Tokyo's Haneda Airport early this morning. The plane just arrived from northern Japan with 379 passengers and crew on board when it collided with a Japanese Coast Guard aircraft. All of the people on board the passenger plane were able to escape to safety, but we now know 5 members of the Japanese Coast Guard crew who are on their way to provide earthquake relief to people on Japan's northwest coast were killed. A Weather Service camera recorded the start of the magnitude 7.6 earthquake that destroyed homes, shook railway stations, and even rattled stones at an ancient shrine.
It just started very slowly, and everybody kind of left it off. You know, they thought, oh, this is kind of humorous, you know, on New Year's Day, and then it was just a violent shaking.
With the threat of a tsunami now over, Japan's nuclear authorities say its reactors are all fine, but large areas of the Noto Peninsula have been devastated. Mudslides and crumpled roads are complicating efforts to find people who may still be trapped underneath the rubble. While the year started with the familiar sound of sirens in Israel, the war is taking a new turn. Israeli officials confirming they're pulling several thousand troops from Gaza in the coming weeks. Those soldiers may be needed on Israel's northern border, where militants from Syria and Lebanon attacked Israel. And in the nearby West Bank, Palestinians ringing in the new year with a message for the people of Gaza.
The people in Palestine are all unified and united in support of Gaza and in support of ending this terrible aggression on Gaza.
Confirmation of the drawdown came the same day Israel's Supreme Court decided not to move forward with a key part of Benjamin Netanyahu's controversial plan to curb the powers of the country's judicial system.
A little bit on the bleak side today, actually a lot of it. It's been pretty cloudy all day across the area thus far. All right, this is what it looks like. Various camera views. 32 in La Crosse, Eau Claire 28, I-90 La Crescent 32, I-90 Ridgeway about 32. The winds generally out of the west-northwest about 10 miles an hour right now. It's not overly windy. As we go through the rest of the afternoon, we probably won't pick up a whole lot. Some spots may hit the middle 30s. A quiet day for us. Cloud cover, temperature-wise, seasonal. Light snow potential as well. I'll get into that in detail. I'll explain it all. I have your full forecast in less than 10 minutes. Alexandra.
Thanks, Jeff. We will see you later. U.S. Border Patrol agents are managing a record increase of migrants arriving at the southern border, processing around 250,000 new arrivals every month since August. December's crossings hitting an all-time high of 300,000 migrants. That included a record number of families traveling with children. This weekend, Texas Governor Greg Abbott arranged for 350 asylum seekers to be transported to Chicago. Chicago's Mayor Brandon Johnson saying city officials were not given any notice. He and other Democratic mayors are dealing with the influx of thousands of migrants sent by Governor Abbott and are asking Washington to step in and give more help.
We need federal dollars to help support our work here in the cities. We also need federal dollars for more support at the border, the ability to adjudicate asylum claims more quickly.
Adding to the political stakes, House Speaker Mike Johnson is expected to visit the border this week. Meanwhile, Wisconsin Representative Derek Van Orden is visiting the border right now. The names of people associated with late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein could be unsealed as early as today. As Nancy Chen reports, some powerful people could be named in those documents.
Nearly 4.5 years after Jeffrey Epstein died by suicide in a New York federal prison, names of Epstein's associates, employees, and alleged victims are expected to be unsealed in court documents related to a 2015 settled civil suit involving Epstein accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell. Maxwell is currently serving a 20-year prison sentence for helping Epstein groom and sexually abuse underage girls. Maxwell and Epstein have been accused of running a sex trafficking operation. In 2020, alleged Epstein victim Virginia Giuffre told Gayle King she believed Maxwell likely had incriminating information on high-profile people.
People like who? People well-known names?
Very well-known names. The government officials, the politicians, the royalty.
Giuffre accused Epstein and Maxwell of sex trafficking her to Britain's Prince Andrew when she was 17. He denied her allegations, and they settled out of court in 2022. Former President Bill Clinton, who has never been accused of any wrongdoing connected to Epstein, could also be named in the unsealed documents. CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman says this is believed to be the final document dump related to Epstein.
I think it's highly significant for documents to be unsealed so that the complete story of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell can be made public. We need to know, as members of the public who have an interest in keeping women and young girls, children, safe from predators.
We reached out to a representative for former President Clinton who pointed us to a statement from 2019 that said he knows nothing about Epstein's crimes. The judge in this case did allow anyone who did not want to be named to come forward and petition the court to keep their name a secret. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.
Still to come on News 8 now at noon. If you formula feed your baby, we've got an important recall to tell you about. We'll tell you which type of formula is being recalled, why, and what to do if you have any of it in your pantry in less than 3 minutes.
You never want to leave your kitchen by your cabinet.
Start your new year out right with the kitchen you've always wanted. Call today to speak with one of our knowledgeable designers. Buyer Cabinets, Highway 16, West Salem.
I love that my daughter still needs me, but sometimes I can't help due to burning and stabbing pain in my hands. So I use Nervive.
Nervive's clinical dose of ALA reduces nerve discomfort in as little as 14 days.
Now I can help again. Feel the difference with Nervive.
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Just Sinex? Breathe. What is wow? Sinex, breathe.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard,
we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
At Toma Health, we're caring for our community through our partnership with the Toma Area School District.
I'm Mike Hansen. I'm the Superintendent of Schools for the Toma Area School District. Toma Health's commitment to our school district is felt in our classrooms and our co-curricular activities and throughout our community. I'm proud of our organizational partnership with Toma Health because they help us become even better educators in our endeavor to provide high-quality student learning to every child every day. Toma Health, caring for our community.
Asher Lasting Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's window and door replacement experts. Our superior quality, energy-saving windows and doors from the trusted brand of Renewal by Andersen are skillfully installed by certified technicians and backed by some of the strongest transferable warranties available. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with Renewal by Andersen Windows and Doors. Brought to you by Asher Lasting Exteriors.
You never want to leave your kitchen by your cabinet.
Start your new year out right with the kitchen you've always wanted. Call today to speak with one of our knowledgeable designers. Buyer Cabinets, Highway 16, West Salem.
Welcome back. We've got another formula recall to tell you about. The FDA is recalling batches of Enfamil Nutramigen hypoallergenic baby formula powder. They're being recalled due to a risk of bacteria contamination. The FDA says tests of the products were negative and there are no reports of illnesses so far. If you do have any of the specialty formula often given to preemies or colicky babies, you should throw it out. Further information on the recall and refunds are available on the FDA's website. Some families say they're having trouble accessing the more simplified free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA, from the U.S. Department of Education. The launch of the online document was delayed from October 1st due to the update. The Department of Education said on its website that it will, quote, have planned pauses for site maintenance and to make technical updates as needed. Dozens of electric vehicles are no longer eligible for a formerly promised $7,500 tax credit. That's because of the Treasury Department's new rules on battery sourcing that kicked in with the start of the new year. The changes meant to curb U.S. reliance on China. Tesla's new Cybertruck and the Volkswagen ID.4 are among the vehicles that are no longer eligible. Multiple car makers say they're working on regaining eligibility. The new rules now allow buyers to claim their tax credit when they purchase their EV instead of waiting to file it with their taxes. That does it for your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Don't miss the Carpets to Go odds and end sale going on now. Take advantage of huge savings in short rolls, remnants, ceramic, LVT, laminate, and vinyl. Plus, get a free 8-pound pad with any short roll pad 50 feet or under. In-stock click-together luxury vinyl plank starts at only $3.49 a square foot with pad attached. Get 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Save big on whatever you want on your floor at Carpets to Go inventory odds and end sale going on now.
We know you care. But if this is all too real for you and your loved ones, make the call. Because we care too. Home instead. To us, it's personal.
I love that my daughter still needs me, but sometimes I can't help due to burning and stabbing pain in my hands. So I use Nervive.
Nervive's clinical dose of ALA reduces nerve discomfort in as little as 14 days.
Now I can help again. Feel the difference with Nervive.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
You've got a Plus service for movies, plus a few Plus services for your favorite TV shows, plus a few extra. Plus, all those pluses add up. I guess that's why there's so many. How about a Plus service that's free? Plus gives you local news, plus weather, plus sports, plus a little extra. News 8000 Plus. The Plus service that's everything local. Plus, it's free. Plus, it's easy to find on any of these. Plus this.
If you or someone you know uses an inhaler, you'll want to listen to this. The popular asthma inhaler Flovent has been discontinued, but the manufacturer will now offer a generic version of the prescription medication. The timing of the decision comes as the government is trying to rein in drug makers' price hikes. However, some doctors are warning that insurance may not always cover the generic version of Flovent, so be sure to check with yours as soon as possible. Food insecurity among low-income adults dropped during the pandemic thanks to an expansion of benefit programs like SNAP. Survey data analyzed by researchers found food insecurity was more than 20% in 2019 and dropped to 15% in 2021. Researchers from the National Institutes of Health, meanwhile, developing a new method to predict the risk of death for people with a history of heart failure. Scoring a group of 38 unique proteins helps determine adverse outcomes, which researchers say can also help a clinician direct treatment options. That's it for our medical news today. Here's a look at CityCam 8. No sun today. Jeff is up next with a look at our forecast.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present the Community Calendar.
Enjoy an evening of folk music as the Pump House Regional Arts Center presents John Smith with Dan Sobronic, Larry Dalton, and Elise Smith-Waller, January 12th and 13th at 7:30 p.m. It's the Midwest Players Classic High School Basketball Showcase Friday and Saturday, January 12th and 13th, happening at the Lacrosse Center.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
Are you ready to get more from your checking account? Altra's A+ accounts are built with more in mind. More ways to stay connected to your finances with online and mobile banking. More secure ways to pay with contactless debit cards and mobile wallet, so you can make purchases without slowing down. More money in your pocket with better rates, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees.
Psst, this just in. New members opening an A-Plus account with $250 get an extra $250.
Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home, free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
My doctor says I need an MRI. But where do I go? They're so expensive.
Sensible MRI costs a few hundred, not thousands. You could fill your fridge for a year with what you save. We can get you in the next day. Think of what you could do with the time you'd save. What do you have to lose? At Sensible MRI, you choose the time, you save the money. And you rest easy having your doctor refer you to Sensible MRI.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a Happy New Year. Visit soon to plan your 2024 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
News 8, your home for Super Bowl 58.
Thanks for being with us for your news at noon. It's about 17 minutes after. We've been cloudy all day. Right before we hit sunrise this morning, we had some clear skies, but it was dark. Not like you were going to really notice it. Cloudy 32 right now in La Crosse. Feels like 26. Winds out of the west-southwest. They're really going to be more out of the west-northwest as we get a little further into the day. A little bit of a wind chill. Cloudy in Eau Claire right now. Feels like 20. Showing southwest, a breeze about 8 miles an hour. Some other spots. Viroqua 28, Sparta 30, 31, Black River Falls, Rochester at 28. As we go through the rest of the afternoon, rest of the daylight hours, a lot of cloud cover for us. That's really about it. Now we roll into our Wednesday. Yeah, cold front's going to pass across during the day. Could see some light snow ahead and along the front. Light is the key. Then on the backside of the cold front, we clear off. Should have a decent amount of sunshine on Thursday, so a couple things to look forward to. The rest of the afternoon, it's cloudy, low, mid-30s with that northwest breeze, about 10 miles an hour or so. Highs generally mid-30s. Some other spots like Black River Falls, 33, 34, Sparta, Prairie du Chien, perhaps 37, Ladysmith, about 33. Technically a little bit above what would be considered normal this time of year. Normal, here it is. La Crosse 28, Eau Claire 24, a couple of weeks. We dip a little bit. Be the early portion of February, 29, 25, La Crosse, Eau Claire, respectively. I know I'm jumping ahead here a bit. The first part of March, about 38 would be the average high. La Crosse, 35, Eau Claire. Over the next 10 days or so, this color that you're seeing here still has us in the a little bit above average as far as the climatological average. Out to the west, all this area, that would be below normal. So we're still on the milder side as we roll into perhaps the second week of January. Cloudy 35 this afternoon, a quiet night ahead for us. May see some flakes along the way, 28 for the overnight low. For tomorrow, I think it's going to be more cloud cover than anything for our Wednesday. The cold front, the light snow potential on the backside. This is where we're headed Wednesday night into Thursday morning into the teens. Thursday night into Friday morning, that's looking pretty chilly as well, but we're really not going to drop off all that far. All right, on Thursday with lots of sunshine, our high temperature about 30. Once again, about 20 for the overnight low. As we get into Friday, mostly cloudy, high of 34. Same situation on our Saturday, mostly cloudy, 34. Sunday up to 35. And there is a possibility of seeing some light snow later in the weekend, early next week. Kind of watching the timing on that. I'm not thinking it's going to be anything all that substantial, but it could be a rain-snow mixture in there as we roll into the early portion of next week. That's almost a week away.
Right, right. We'll be keeping our eye on that, though. You know, things can change fast, as you know. So
that is correct.
Maybe we will get a little bit of snow. I'm waiting. I'm ready for my first Wisconsin snow, I think.
You are. Well, it's inevitable. There's going to be something.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be here. I know. Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. Well, still to come, honoring the gift of life. When we come back, we'll see how organ donors and recipients are being recognized at this year's Rose Parade.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls presents Matt Stell. Don't miss this multi-platinum country artist live February 16th. Matt Stell with opening act Mason-Dixon Line. $35 tickets include $15 free rewards play. Available now on Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Matt Stell February 16th at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Must be 21 or over to attend.
The top-notch teacher is really important to our organization. You know, our family's been giving back and our team for 5 generations, over 100 years. Because our mission statement is to keep people moving. And as I think about the greater La Crosse region, our teachers is what keeps our kids moving, what keeps our community moving. And so it really aligns well with what we're up about at Dahl Automotive, giving back. Our teachers are just so important, so if we can support them in any way, then that makes a big difference.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Telling the stories of our community. We're always on and where you can find us. News 8 Now. Expect more.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
At this year's Tournament of Roses Parade, a special float honored organ donors and recipients. Danya Backus introduces us to a hip-hop artist who has benefited greatly and is now giving back in return.
Among the bands and floats at this year's Tournament of Roses Parade was hip-hop artist Freeway.
We still hustle till the sun come up.
The rapper was boosted to stardom in the early 2000s as a member of Jay-Z's Rockefeller Records. But at the parade, he was recognized for something other than his music.
When I was diagnosed with end-stage renal failure back in September 2015, instead of hiding what I was going through from the world, we immediately stood in front of it.
I miss the hood when I'm traveling.
Freeway, whose real name is Leslie Pridgeon, received a life-saving kidney transplant in 2019 after spending 4 years on dialysis. In 2020, when his son Jihad died unexpectedly, the family made the decision to pay it forward.
That moment when they came to me in the hospital and asked me and my family, will we let him be an organ donor, it meant everything to me because I know what it felt like. I was on dialysis for 4 years, so I know what it feels like to wait for a life-sustaining kidney. So it was no question.
Jihad's donation saved 4 lives. He and other organ, eye, and tissue donors were honored on the One Legacy Donate Life float with a fluorograph.
The experience was breathtaking.
While his passion is still music, Freeway says advocacy is now his purpose. Monday, he rode on the float beside his son's image with other transplant recipients, honoring the donor who saved his life and uplifting the memory of his son who saved others. Danya Backus, CBS News, Pasadena, California.
And the One Legacy float won the Judges Award for Dramatic Impact. Freeway has also started the Freedom Thinkers Academy to raise awareness in music, health, and education. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you.
There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.19 annual percentage yield.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank, member FDIC.
Huga, a calm, comfortable time with people you love. Often enjoyed with a good book, a warm blanket, and a crackling fire. Let La Crosse Fireplace Company help create this feeling in your home. Choose a Heat and Glow fireplace in gas, wood, or pellet. Stay warm and cozy with the Heat and Glow fireplace from La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
At Toma Health, we're caring for our community through our partnership with the Toma Area School District.
I'm Mike Hansen. I'm the Superintendent of Schools for the Toma Area School District. Toma Health's commitment to our school district is felt in our classrooms and our co-curricular activities and throughout our community. I'm proud of our organizational partnership with Toma Health because they help us become even better educators in our endeavor to provide high-quality student learning to every child every day. Toma Health, caring for our community.
Morgan Farmer at Park Bank enjoys working with new and existing business owners to ensure their success. And he also enjoys other things. Visit Morgan to talk about your small business and other things.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time. News 8, your home for Super Bowl 58.
All right, thanks for being with us your afternoon. Well, what is of nothing of excitement. 30 above normal, 35 cloud cover. Winds generally light to moderate, just a quiet afternoon. Tonight down to 28, quiet as well. For our Wednesday, mainly cloudy, 33. Now the cold front passes, semi-anticlimactic, I'd say. That could bring some light snow with it. Thursday, lots of sunshine, a little cooler on the backside of the cold front, about 30. Not this week, but maybe next week I see a couple of glimpses where Alexandra, she's been wanting to shovel snow. Perhaps.
Well,
Perhaps.
I don't know about shovel it, but I want to
Snowman.
look at it, you know. Experience a true Wisconsin winter.
Okay, really? Okay.
I say that now.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. See you back here tonight.